you in the exit row, you weren't here to do the debriefing, ma'am. I was in there fighting for my life. I was in there fighting for my life. Do you understand me? Like, I was in your bathroom fighting for my life. Well, welcome to Worldwide Des. This is my official YouTube channel where I show you how to travel, have self-love, and to get to that bag. Okay, so let me tell you about my first destination, Costa Rica. Wild experience. I'm gonna walk y'all through a few things. I'm gonna talk about the importance of VPN. I'm going to talk about visas, and I'm also gonna talk about like how I came to this decision and why it's all a part of my self-love. But before I do, like, subscribe, and share. Let's go. Subscribe and share. Let's go. So I recently moved to Costa Rica. This is where I'm residing right now. And I absolutely love it. But before I got here, I got a story to tell y'all. I got to tell y'all what happened yesterday. So yesterday, I get to Dallas Airport. I fly with a brand new airline called Viva. Viva has no designated counter at the Dallas Airport.
Y'all literally watched them put a lot of this stuff together. Like, it wasn't there initially.
No designated counter. So I get there and I'm like, what in the heck is going on? Like, where's these people? What is we about to do? Like, how am I catching my flight? I'm so confused, y'all. I'm talking about so confused. But I'm like, all right, we got to see this through. So I go ahead and see it through. So finally, they come, they setting stuff up. They like, you still got to pay your tourism tax. What tourism tax? The tax to go to Mexico. I'm not going to Mexico. Yeah, you are. You got to lay over in Mexico, so you got to pay your tourism tax. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that happens. So then they check us in and they send us down this ramp out the back, y'all. Out the... And as we're going out of this door, they're like, get on this bus. So in my mind, y'all, I got a million questions, right? And I'm like, something about this not sitting right. Anyways, we get on this bus. They take us on this bus and we go to get on the plane. So I'm just tripping out like, is this really happening? Like, this is absolutely insane. Then we get on the plane and it's like the worst turbulence I've ever encountered in my life. Like, I swear, y'all, it's the Soul Plane. Like, it's Mexican Soul Plane. Like, it's Soul Plane. If you've ever seen the movie Soul Plane, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, it was wild. But whatever, we make it to Mexico. Y'all, I get to Mexico. I eat some panda. I get on the plane, I'm sick. Like, I'm talking about I'm sick. Like, the people trying to board, and I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, ma'am, I gotta go. She like, no, wait. I'm like, no, I can't. I don't use restrooms. So this was strike one, so not strike two. I don't use restrooms, y'all. And I'm talking about bubble guts on 10. Like, I got explosive diarrhea on the airplane. And I had a 3.5 hour flight because I had a layover in Monterrey, Mexico, and I got 3.5 more hours to go. Y'all, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Like, I thought I was not gonna make it. I was in that bathroom stranded for 30 minutes and I come out and the lady like, you in the exit row, you weren't here to do the debriefing, ma'am. I was in there fighting for my life. Do you understand me? Like, I was in your bathroom fighting for my life. No, I couldn't be here. Do you want to do it again or do you want me to move? Because I almost died, y'all. So, all right, cool. Go ahead. Let's fast forward. So we get here. It's a breeze. Except, rewind. I realized that my ticket was March 21st, which was the wrong date. Like, I'm not going to be here to that date. And if you know anything about customs, we're going to our first point. You have to have a round trip itinerary or at least a departing flight. So whatever the visa stay is, if the country's 3 months, if it's 90 days, that's the same thing. Don't worry about me. Costa Rica is actually 6 months. You can stay here for 6 months, but you got to have that returning flight. And you got to have your hotel accommodation stuff. And you got to tell them what you're doing. Like, my thing is I'm a teacher. I don't talk about the content creation because I'm a teacher. So I'm going to try to find somewhere to teach anywhere I am. But yeah, so we get through that. I ended up having to call my sister to get me another ticket because my internet wasn't working. So it was like, oh my God. I get rounded up on this bus on the back of the airplane. I got explosive diarrhea on the plane. And now I need a ticket, like, or I'm going to be denied entry in Costa Rica. So I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. So make sure wherever you're going, you check the visa requirements. For Costa Rica specifically, where I am, you can stay here up to 60 days. As long as you ain't running from the law, doing no crazy stuff, you can stay here up to 60 days, have accommodation. Sometimes they may ask you to provide, documentation for like money. They might ask you for bank statements. Depending on where you stand and how many times you've been here. Like I'm here all the time, so I don't really get a whole lot of extra questions. It's just more so like, show us this stuff, you good to go, because I'll be minding my business. But the next thing is a VPN. If you are a streamer, y'all, if you're a live streamer, do not go out of the country without a good VPN. You have to have a VPN because you want to make sure that your stream is hitting unless you want to hit that country. But like for me, I do TikTok shop. So my VPN has to be from the US because a lot of countries don't have access to TikTok shop. So I need my stream to go to countries in which TikTok shop is available. And I make more money off of TikTok shop. So that's why I got my VPN. But anyways, a VPN reroute your internet server to where it pings off of whatever country you want it to, and it's just good for privacy and stuff like that. So that's the importance of a VPN. You can use Nord, you can use VPN, just regular VPN, and then there's like a few ones. I got Nord though. So anyways, that's the importance of a VPN. And then self-love, y'all. Listen, a lot of people think of self-love and they're like, just being kind to myself. And yeah, that includes that. But like, if you're like me and you're a lover, like I love on people, right? And so I have to find occasions to love on me. And for me, travel is the way that I love on me. Like, I show myself the greatest form of self-love by just loving on me. Like, y'all cool and everything, but I love me. You feel me? Like, I really, really love me. So that is it for today's vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe. They will get longer, but I just kind of wanted to give y'all an intro. So thank you so much for tuning in.